with that, we are going to pull an angel number since it's been a little quiet here. Boom, shakalaka. 311. Let us see what we have. 311 says, matters of the heart. Again, remember, Goddess, ultimately on this twin flame journey, why you are chasing an external masculine is because of the love that you desire to experience. But ultimately, that love has to begin within you. And that's why this twin flame journey really is ultimately about you coming home to union within you, right? You filling that gap. Because that's the other thing too, is that there is no one person that's going to do it all. So this has to do with matters of the heart, your heart. Putting those two parts of you back together, healing that, your inner feminine and your inner masculine. Fulfillment of your heart's desires brings satisfaction and happiness, is it not? The fulfillment of a child's heart's desires, but to play and have fun and experience and explore and discover wonderment and awe. Just have fun. Just, again, to experience for the sake of experiencing. But therein lies the joy. Therein lies the play, the playfulness of the play, the joy of it all. Use discernment to keep your emotions from overwhelming you. Now I can say too, again, as I mentioned already, I know my emotions have been definitely a little extra lately, thanks to, you know, our wonderful monthly visitors we get, right, ladies? And but that's the key, is when you're aware of what the underlying amplifier is, shall we say, then that's you being in your power. Awareness. When you shift into awareness of a habit, a cycle, a pattern, anything that allows you to make the change that you need to make from one space into another, you cannot change that which you're unaware. And the moment you become aware of something, you take back the largest chunk of your power you can in one fell swoop. Because then it's no longer running on autopilot. It's no longer hiding from you. It's out in the open and you can see that. Right? And that in turn is the thing that empowers you to go, okay, I see what's going on and I'm going to kind of separate myself for a moment from the world and get a grip. Right? And again, allow yourself to realize that you promise yourself a better future by focusing on it. That's 311 too, right? And so by separating yourself from that which is challenging you for a moment, so you can again take a step back, have a different perspective on things. This is where your power is, right? Goddess, is to have, again, more of a Pegasus perspective on things, because there's from the ground, you're in the mix, or you can rise above up into the sky, right? And have a much more encompassing perspective, at least a different perspective than what you've had. So empower yourself through this Pegasus perspective space by allowing yourself to remember that everything is temporary. Okay? Everything is temporary. And that any illusion of unsafe or bad or anything, it's all temporary. Right? We are all just passing through. 311 speaks on the expansion in your mind and your life. That as you reclaim more and more of your power, think about it, Goddess, you automatically are changing and you automatically are expanding. You're expanding your wisdom, your knowledge, your understanding, your experience. You are expanding you. So do not limit yourself to small dreams and trivial matters. That's what 311 makes sure to also tell us. Do not limit yourself to small dreams and trivial matters. Start to, again, allow yourself to see what you do have power over. And so often you can find and see that you're giving power away to something that's really undeserving of your attention, of your focus, of your energy. Stop telling the story that doesn't feel good. Stop reiterating the things that are holding you back or weighing you down or seemingly crumbling and falling away. Stop holding yourself back. That's ultimately 311. Stop letting your own fears, your own imagination be the thing that keeps you from your manifestation. And that, again, is especially on this twin flame journey, if you are holding yourself back, attached to this one person, but yet longing for and desiring this one person to finally turn around and choose you while you chase, and you don't see your worth, you don't own the value of you, then they'll not choose you until you choose you, goddess. That's the key. Is when you choose you, you don't care that that other one isn't choosing you. Because you choose you, and that ultimately is what matters. You realize that you are worthy of all the amazing that you want, but you've got to be the one to shift into that. And that is this, ultimately this merging of this inner masculine and feminine, is to realize that you are already whole and complete within you, and that therefore you are the only one that can step into this state of union, this harmonious union that is ultimately where your power is. To stop giving it away to someone outside of you, to stop choosing them and to finally choose you.